Hey, mahal everyone. Welcome back again to the Broadway Saiyan YouTube channel. I am your host 40, and we are here with a video on Star Ocean Anamnesis, the brand new released mobile game by Square Enix that came out as of yesterday upon the making of this video. Very excited that this game finally came out. I had a lot of fun streaming it 2 days ago, which was very cool to see you guys playing some of the co-op with me and getting to learn the game together. Now, I do want to go over a few things in this video. So this video is going to be more of like a helpful tips for those of you that are brand new getting into this game. Even I myself am brand new to the series itself because I've only played like one of the Star Ocean games, which is Star Ocean Till the End of Time. So I'm still not too familiar with the characters, but I do get the gist of this game as far as other mobile games that I've played. So we're going to go ahead and get into some helpful tips on getting started. So the first thing is when you guys friend each other, right? You're going to go into connections on the right-hand side here. So this game will require you to exchange each other's IDs. So for example, I have my player ID at the bottom there, and it gives you this nice copy feature. So you could just click copy, and then that way, if you want to send your friend ID to a friend of yours that also plays this game, they can just copy paste, and then they're going to search using player ID, paste your ID, and then they followed you. However, they are also going to need to send their player ID back to you. So then that way, that is how you guys mutually follow each other. That way you guys can do co-op. So it has to work both ways. So even though you send your ID out, if they don't send theirs back, it's not going to be a mutual follow. So be sure to keep that in mind. Now, the second thing is a lot of questions that have been asked as far as, you know, my stream goes is, oh, which character do I pick? Or who do I start with? Which 5-star do I want to go for? Well, because of this launch celebration, we did get a free 5-star unit, which is FaZe, and I'll show you who FaZe is.
Let's go to the others.
So FaZe is right here with the green hair. He is an invoker, so he is a spellcaster, and he's a very powerful 5-star unit, and it's really cool that we did get him for free. Now, we also will be receiving 11,000 gems in your box for the celebration release, and you also should have received some ingots that you sell for fall, which is the gold. So this is how I would recommend spending those gems as far as starting out in the game. So when you go here to the shop, and then you're going to go to the item shop right over here. Okay, we're going to scroll all the way down because I'm going to show you what I recommend to buy. So the first thing that you want to buy is the Anniversary 5-star Ace character ticket. So this draw ticket, it costs 3,000 gems, so you're going to use 3,000 of those 11,000 that you get, but it's definitely worth it because it guarantees a 5-star from a pool of about 5 characters. Now, the one that I recommend to pick is Maria. Maria is a sharpshooter ranged character, and her playstyle is definitely the easiest amongst the other characters that you could pick. So she's definitely the one that I would recommend to go for. Another recommendation is to go for Miki, who is the healer. So Miki is good because she's currently the only 5-star healer who is out in the game right now, and a lot of the harder co-op is definitely going to require a healer. So if you definitely want to have an easier time getting into those co-op pubs, well, choosing Miki as a healer would definitely help you out there. And then another recommendation I would suggest is if you really like up-and-close melee combat is to go for Fadel. There is also the wizard, I believe you pronounce her name Mayuria. She's like another invoker, and she does AoE magic. So if you like that style of gameplay, you can definitely go for her. But definitely my personal recommendation is to choose Maria. Now, after you've spent those 3,000, you definitely want to sell those ingots that you get because those ingots will give you a bunch of fall. And you're going to use those fall to buy both of the level 60 5-star Ace character set and the level 70 Anniversary 6-star Ace character set. So these will have the items to level up your characters, and it gives you more than enough to level up a 5-star unit all the way to level 60. I recommend this because it's going to give you an easier time to plow through some of the quests. That way your characters are already at max level for being at 5-star. What I also do recommend is I did buy it here. Oh, right over here. So when you choose Maria, let's say, as your 5-star from the Ace character unit, I recommend buying the Sharpshooter Augmentation set. That way, once you clear Planet 2 or Chapter 2 of the story mode, you unlock the ability to be able to augment, which is the ability to be able to evolve your character from 5-star to 6-star. So that way, you already have the necessary materials. You evolve your 5-star, if it's Maria, that's the one you chose, and then afterwards, you still have a lot of these leftover EXP materials to level her up all the way to level 70. So that's going to be something that you want to do too. Also keep in mind, we're going to go ahead and click back here. When you go to item exchange, you're going to get one launch coin exchange, which is really cool because you could use this to exchange for one 5-star base weapon. So the 5-star base weapon that I would recommend is the Umbral Blast, because if you're going to be going for Maria, you're going to want to give her a very powerful range weapon, and Umbral Blast works well with her. Now, if you decide to go with somebody else, you could always go with Cursed Balmung Blade if you decide to go with Fadel, or you could go with, let's see right here. I don't think there's a staff here, but you do get a staff, a 5-star staff as a reward too for the launch celebration. But whoever you decide to choose, definitely go for the weapons here. As far as rolling for the gacha, you could decide to do a multi, which cost 5,000 gems for a multi, for a character multi, and 3,000 gems for a weapon multi. Now, I don't recommend rolling for the weapons, and the only reason why is because in the shop, let's go back to the shop again. So right over here, not the item shop, sorry. If we go right over here to the item exchange, right, there's something called Legacy Girl Coin Exchange and Frost Coin Exchange. These are going to be the coins that you get from the quest that you do co-op. And with these coins, you can exchange them for weapons and accessories. So it's really not necessary to roll for weapons unless you absolutely want to, because there are other ways to gain weapons. So definitely you want to save up your gems for those character banners. The last thing that I do want to recommend here, where is it? Gotta remember here what I was telling folks in my stream. Okay, here it is. So, when you do get that 5-star weapon from the launch coin, definitely buy at least one of these synthesis sets. So this costs 400, but what it does is it gives you 10 of the 5-star materials to be able to level up your 5-star weapon from level 1 all the way up to level 10. Again, that way you do have a bit of an advantage and a good head start when you do start playing the game, and that way questing and farming and all that stuff won't be so difficult and the task won't be so tedious. Alright guys, well that is going to be it for my video on helpful tips for playing, getting into Star Ocean Anamnesis. Hopefully this helps you guys out. If you have any suggestions for me on what kind of videos you guys want to see from me in terms of Star Ocean Anamnesis, be sure to check out my Discord. I am leaving the link for my Discord in the video description as well as the pinned comments. That way you guys have a chance to join the community, and definitely suggest to me what kind of content you want to see on this channel as far as Star Ocean Anamnesis. Alright guys, once again, I am 40 the Broadway saying stay tuned for the next video. Thank you for all your support, and mahal everyone.